Hi there, welcome back. So how are you feeling today? So moving on from the previous video where we were talking about your dreams of what you would like to manifest in this lifetime while you are here. I wanted to talk more on that topic of why do you think you have the dreams that you have, the aspirations that you have, the things that you want in your life. Why are they there? Perhaps for some of us, there is some conditioning that we need these things to make us happy, to make us feel fulfilled. You know, there could be that behind our choices as well. But when you think about it, okay, say I ask you, what kind of car would you like to have? Are you driving the car that you already like, that you've always wished you had? I'm not much of a car person, so I'm not that fast. But, you know, there are many of you out there that might think, oh yeah, I want this particular car. You know, this is my dream car. So why that car? You know, you choose that car. Another person will pick a different car. Everyone is going to pick a different car. I know it. If I ask now for everyone to write down in the comments, what's your dream car? Let me know in the comments, write them down, and you'll see that everybody will be writing down a different car. We don't all want the same car. The same will go with the house. Not everybody wants the same kind of house. Not everybody wants to live in the same place. Some of us might be happy living in the suburbs. Others would prefer to live on the beach. Others maybe on a farm. Everyone's dreams are different, and this should be an indication to you that the dreams that you have for your life were planted there by your soul. These were things that were attainable for you in this lifetime. These were the things that your soul wanted to have in this lifetime. They're not planted there. These, ideas weren't placed there so that you could live your whole life miserable, that you're never going to have them, that it's unattainable for you. It's not the purpose of the dreams. We are the ones that decide that, oh, it's unattainable, it's not for me. I'm not good enough to have that. I'm not worthy of having that. And do you see now how all of these material things, because that's what they are, they're material things, the car, the house, the whatever it is that your dream is. It's all energy and it's all serving you. And when you say that it's unattainable, you're saying that you're unworthy of having it. You're not good enough to have it. Otherwise, you'd be working towards having it. You would find the way to make it happen. Because it is your dream. And that dream is planted in your heart for a reason. And it wasn't so that you could live your whole life miserable, that you're never going to have it. These beautiful dreams are like a map to your life. They're things. They're just things. We place all this importance on material stuff and make it like it's so much more than us, so much bigger than us. It has more value than us, when we are the most valuable. Our life here is the most valuable. Your experience, your beautiful human experience, is the most valuable. Now, in the previous video, we were touching on happiness and how, I know so many people that are waiting, for their grandparents to pass away, or for their parents to pass away, or someone older that owns a home. They can't wait for these people to pass away so that they can finally have access to that house, so they can sell it, they can get the money for it, and finally their lives will be complete. They can have all these things that they want. But today, as I was writing one of the beautiful chapters of the latest book, the information came to me. We are waiting. We are waiting. Say, for example, your grandparent, they're 90. They could still live another 10 years till they're 100, okay? But let's say they're 90, say they're really old. And you're like, any day now, they could pass away and they've got this huge house, right? And that house can be sold and it can be split up amongst you. And say you get a share, say the house is worth $1 million and your share would be, let's say, $500,000. Let's call it a big number. So it's something you're really looking forward to. Okay, it's a big house and you're going to get lots of money for it. What you're saying is you are waiting for that money. You are waiting for them to pass away. So then you can have all the things that you want to have. You're waiting for that. This is just one example. There'll be many more to shift your perspective, because that's what we're always doing here. We're not trying to convince you of anything. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're just trying to shift that perspective for those of you who are here to awaken or who have had an awakening and wish to evolve more. So that grandparent finally dies. You get your share. And you buy whatever it was that you, okay, now I can buy that. Will you be happy? Now, from experience, I've known a lot of people that have lived in beautiful houses, absolutely beautiful houses, and they weren't happy at all. So I know firsthand also, because of the house I grew up in, my dad was a builder and he renovated this beautiful house for us to live in. And it was huge by the time he was done with it. It was massive. And we had a huge yard. We had an acre. I'm trying to think. It would have been easily an acre, the property that we lived on. And by the time he'd finished renovating, I'm trying to work out, I'm not very good with measurements, but from what I've seen of what an acre looks like, it was a huge piece of land. And by the time he finished renovating, a few short years later, not even 2 or 3 years, I think it was, my dad had a massive heart attack and my mum could hardly walk from her back pain. And they were both yearning to go back home to South America. They couldn't stand to be here another day. And we had the most beautiful house in the street at the time because my dad was a builder. I know firsthand that the beautiful house is not what brings you joy. It's not what brings you peace. I lived in it. And we were all far from that by the time the house was done. When we have an experience of waiting for something, you want something to happen, and then you'll be happy, and then you'll be at peace. This is the experience you are creating, the experience of waiting. When you get that money from that person that passed away, you can finally have all these things that you wanted with that money. You'll find that you'll have the house and you'll be sitting in it, and your mind will already start to work on what you need next. Because this isn't enough. So, if you are waiting for something, you will be waiting forever, because that is the energy that you are emitting. this energy of waiting, this energy of wanting. You are saying that it's not here now. It's always sometime in the future. You've already created this pattern. That you will be happy when that thing in the future happens. But then that thing in the future does happen. Eventually it will happen. And then you'll have whatever it was that you were planning on having because of that future event. And then you'll realize that whatever was going on inside doesn't change. Because the joy that you are expecting to experience from that, it's not out there in something else. The joy isn't in the car you drive. It's not in the house you live in. The joy is in you. You are joy. And for this human experience so many of us have walked away from that joy, from that peace, to have this experience of waiting and wanting forever. Waiting and wanting. We forget that we already are these things to have this experience. And it's a really empty experience because you get these things and it's like, oh, I don't feel any different. I know because it happened to me. I don't feel any different. And then you're on to the next thing that you think will bring you this joy and will bring you this peace. And you just keep chasing it all day long. Chase, 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 chase. And wait for this to happen, for that to happen, so that finally you can have some peace. Finally, you can be happy. All the while, all you've created is waiting and wanting. That is the experience you've created. Waiting. What does it feel like to wait for so many years for this to happen so that you can have that? And then when you have that, now what? So, the truth about life is that it is your life. This is the information that keeps coming through. Your life is precious. You are valuable. You are what has valuable. You are the diamond. And yet you look at everything else like it is more valuable than you. The house, the car, the money. More valuable. And yet all of these things are serving you. The house, the car, the money. Serving you. That you may see that all this time what mattered, what was valuable was you. So, in this life, whatever time we have left, what do you want to do with your life? How do you want it to be? How do you want it to look? This is your life. What experiences do you want to have while you're still here in this world? Now, what came through today yesterday in the book as I was writing. I've been writing non-stop for a few weeks now. And what came through was this: everybody keeps saying, you only get this one lifetime. You only get this one lifetime. You only get this one lifetime. So I thought I'd repeat it one more time in case you missed it, because when it's over, it's over. I finally understood what that meant. You only get this one lifetime. Think about it. What does that mean to you? For many people, it's you get this life and that's it. You're done. That's it. Goodbye. End of story. Arrivederci. We're never going to see you again. All good. You only get this one lifetime. Why do I keep repeating it so much? Because you only get this one lifetime with the partner that you have now. You only get this one lifetime with the children that you have now. You only get this one lifetime with the parents that you have now. In this lifetime, the friends that you have around you, the neighbors that you have, where you live, the house you live in. You only get it in this lifetime. When you pass away, you return to spirit. If you choose to come back to have another lifetime, you will not have the same partner. If you have the same partner, you may not have the same children or the same parents, because perhaps in this lifetime, the lesson that you needed to complete is done. And so next lifetime, you'll have different parents with different roles. Everything that you have now in this lifetime is the only time you'll ever have it the way it is. The only lifetime. All the lifetimes you've had before, with different partners, different parents, different lives. None of them like the one you have now. Each lifetime is sacred. Each lifetime is precious. You only get to do it once, with the way things are and the people that you have in it in this lifetime. It never repeats. That's what makes it so special, so beautiful. So give thanks for your beautiful life. And open your eyes to your beautiful life. You only get this lifetime once, never to be repeated again. How do you want it to be? What do you want to say to your children? What do you want to say to your parents? What do you want to do with them? What memories do you want to create? What do you want to do with your life as it is, with the people that are in it right now? Your life is unique, just as you are unique. And your life is valuable, just as you are valuable. Remember this always. What matters and what is of value is always you. Not a house, not a car, not anything else outside of you. You are what matters. At least you are what matters most to Spirit. Spirit doesn't care about the car you have. Spirit doesn't care about the house you live in. Spirit cares about you and the beautiful experiences you are having that contribute to the highest and greatest good of all. You contribute just by being here. You are valuable to God. You are what matters. Always remember this. All right, my beautiful beings. I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages, and share this beautiful video that others may remember. They are what matters too. All right, my beautiful beings. Bye for now.